2020 been an interesting year.
Yes, sir.
For all of us.
Yeah.
Happy that we both are here to be able to get together and do an interview and catch up and just see how life has been treating you, what's been going on musically. How'd you come up with the name first? Let's get that on the table.
Okay, well, that's interesting. I got it. One of my boys when he was younger, his name is D. Brad. So, but that been the name I've been kind of using, like, you know, chat rooms and stuff, because it was like a nice little nickname. So I always kept it from that time, even though I never really used it as far as in the streets. I didn't really rap. I just freestyled. 8 years ago when I started taking music serious for real. And then little after that, I got into giving my life to the Lord. I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna use Copeland, because I was going by D Black, my regular street name. I didn't see this coming. I never seen myself trying to live for the Lord, like at this young age. Right. And so I felt like it came out of nowhere, just like a Copeland did. So it was like, okay, we're going. I'm just gonna use the name that was given to me back then, that I kind of was using in little chat rooms and stuff like that growing up, you know, on the internet and stuff. So I'm like, boom, there it goes.
Some things just work, man.
Yeah.
You're not necessarily put into this pocket where you look at like, you know, when people think of like giving your life to the Lord and being in music, Mary Kirk Franklin. That's what people think of. Yeah. But there's so much more out there than that, and you are almost in the genre on your own. Talk to people about that. Just, you know, living for God, and then also your commitment to making sure that reflects in your music as well.
Okay, well, man, that was an easy transition for me, because before I gave my life to the Lord, I felt like I was always being authentic anyway in my music. Like, I wasn't out here doing with the carrying the steel, out here trying to run up on people with a gun. Because I knew I'd go to jail the way how if I was to snap, so I didn't carry no gun. But if I did speak about it, man, I'm like, I know homies that do. I know people that would You know, I talk about what I did, what I lived, and whatever I experienced. If I wasn't hands on with it, I knew somebody that was hands on with it. But I was confident in my hands. So if I did speak about violence or whatever, I talk about, you know, my hands or whatever. You know, I still get down with these. And I didn't even know there was like a genre of Christian hip hop. I thought I was the first one. I never been like, dang, I'm talking about the Lord. I thought I was like, not even knowing there's a genre. I thought I was gonna be famous by default. I went down the ropes, like trying to leave the faith. You know what I mean? Like, I was like so done with this whole Christianity stuff. I was like, man, this is done. It's a wrap for me. And in the midst of that, man, when I came back out of it, long story short, when I came back to my right mind, I put out my first track, the Box Remix, and that was like, that one was the first song I put out coming back to my state of mind. So I came back to reality, put all that on the table, because I feel like I've been real transparent anyway from the jump. So it's just that just so happened to be, some people might have feel like that was too much, but that was my too much. Like, the stuff that they heard before, that was my too much. So it's like, I just give it all, you know. I lay it all on the table, and it may have been too much for other people then, but that was my too much. So I've never capped off my limit of too much. After that, I put out my Melanin, you know, when the whole world was going chaotic, you know what I mean? Talk of COVID, then, you know, the Black Lives stuff, you know, the violence between white and black people and stuff like that. And so it's this whole war going on with that. So I was like, you know what? I understand both sides. So I was like, I want to bring a narrative together where it would be love, where they can't help but to deny what I'm trying to put together right here.
Right.